Life sometimes can feel like a chore, and I feel like it gets there when you just find yourself doing the same things over and over, and when you fall into the cycle is when it starts feeling like that. And this is the first time in my life where I've gotten into a period of feeling like this, because I found before I always had something to do. Like when I was in school, I had new coming out of school and then go to work, and there's some new there. So it was always something going on. But after, when I stopped going to school, and well, I graduated, so let's not act like I don't have that fucking high school diploma, okay? But after I stopped going to school and I started just working and finally moving towards my future. At first, it was fine, like I was used to it, I had a lot of time on my hands. Work was enjoyable because I had someone there who was very fun to be around and just like a good vibe. So I was having a good time overall for the first time. But then I don't know, it's it's like I don't know how to explain it, because like sometimes I guess you feel lost when you can't put your finger on exactly what it is that you're dealing with. But I found that um, I started like this job, McDonald's. I've worked here. This is the longest job I've had, and I find like of course for me, I'm always in search of something new. And at first, when I was working there, it was of course like a job is going to be repetitive for the most part, but I found that like I didn't mind because I had someone else there, not at work but outside, that I would always go to. So it was like I had something to look forward to, and maybe that's what it is. You see, maybe I just found is that I don't really have anything that I'm looking forward to. So that's why everything that I do may feel like nothing, because there's nothing that I feel like it's going towards or contributing towards. And right now I feel like it's like a cycle, and everything I do, it doesn't mean anything. So I just decided to not do anything at all, because why do nothing if it's for nothing? Why do something if it's for nothing, So if something equals up to nothing, then nothing also equals up to nothing, So then I just choose to not do anything. And it's like, you know, maybe it's a bad thing, but it's like everything I do has to amount up to something. So when it doesn't, it just feels pointless. And when it feels pointless, then I no longer want to feed into it, you know? But it's like, that's why I feel like it's important to like do things differently, to try to like not fall into that cycle. Like go out or just like do something that you wouldn't do. Like usually before work, you would just like wake up like an hour before and just get ready and go straight to work, Maybe try instead to like go for a walk or like go see a friend before. It's about switching it up. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. But still, like, it's the start, so of course it feels like a little bit hard, but I'm working on it though. Like, I don't want to have to feel like this forever. Like, I want to feel good. I want to be happy, because I felt like this just nothingness for so long, and it's kind of like wearing me out. And I don't like feeling like this, because I'm in love with happiness, yet I haven't been happy for a long time, and that doesn't make me not still be in love with it. I just miss it, is what it is. And that's why I keep moving, because even though the days right now are still blending and they are not seeming to change, um, I still tell myself that, you're not going to be here forever. You're not going to be in this period forever. And the happiness that you long for is to come along the journey of life. And maybe right now it's hard because, well, I'm doing the hard part, so that later on it's just the easy work left to do. And right now words are just words, but once they turn into reality, then it's a whole nother game. But for now, it's just something that exists in my head, and it's an ideal of mine that keeps me going, and keeps me looking forward to tomorrow, even though every day I say that. Tomorrow doesn't hold much promise, but at the end of the day, as long as it exists, then there's still a chance of something new coming out of it. And that's what I look forward to. And I hope that that's what gets me out of this like cycle of just feeling like I'm on autopilot. It's just like I just want one thing in my life to change, and I would be fine with it, you know, just one new thing that I can just ponder on and sit there with and not get bored of, and actually just enjoy something new. Because yeah, when you're used to nothing and you do have something new appear in front of you, yeah, it's very nice, you know. It's very nice, like having a million toys and all of a sudden you have this one toy that's just different from all the ones you've ever had, and you just have a million other ones, but this one means everything to you because it's nothing like the other ones. And you know, that's what I look forward to. And right now it's just like I'm working and I'm working and I'm working and I'm working and I'm working, and it's not that I hate working or anything, because you know, it's about, life is about, you know, working after like school and stuff. You know, we all have to get into a profession to make money and stuff, but it's just like there's no one other than YouTube where I could really like talk like how I speak right now, and just let my mind, let the words just pour out without like someone judging me or trying to like, you know, I guess go against what I believe in and stuff like that. So that's why I just shut my mouth, because I'm not a confrontational, conflict type of person. You know, I like peace, and I found that with certain people, when you say the wrong things, it might tick them off. So in order to avoid conflict, I rather just close my mouth, because even if I'm going against, well, just freely speaking my mind, as long as it's avoiding problems with others, then I guess this time it's fine that I just submit to, I guess, shutting the fuck up. I think so. But yeah, it's about doing things differently and changing it up. I'm not gonna tell you guys do things that I'm not doing, you know, because again, it's about practicing what you preach. And it's like I'm still working on it, but I can admit that going out here and there, it definitely makes me realize that there's more to life other than just being at work, and there's actually fun things to do outside of making money and just, well, putting most of your time to a job. There's actually life outside, and there's fun, enjoyment, and fulfillment. And you know, you just have to get yourself out there. At first I didn't want to. I had to really push myself to go outside. I was just letting plans just be pushed out and pushed and pushed and pushed. Oh, I can, oh, I can. And one day I was like, you know, why don't you just go? Maybe it's not as bad as you picture it. And when I got there, I just sat in my car and I was like, like, do I want to do this? And doing it was one of the best decisions I made, because I had a lot of fun, and I forgot that that fun actually existed, and I could actually just enjoy doing something for once. So that's why I keep letting myself just go wherever the wind takes me, and anytime there's something to do, then I'll do it just to say that I did, and just to do something differently than what I'm used to and see what comes out of it. But it's about trying, and it's about not giving up. Of course you can be discouraged at times. I feel that way a lot, but right now it's about pushing through. Like, your efforts won't be for anything. Everything amounts up to something. So just keep trying, and someday you will see that all of your work, it will definitely pay off, and you will have everything that you're looking for. That felt good to say. That's my message for today. And I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.